your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy, for your boy, for your boy, hustle for your boy, fix it for your boy, drop it for your, lift it up.
What's up? Hold on, y'all. Let me get my sound together. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I think the sound is good. I don't know what in the world. Like, I don't get this place. Like, what in the world is happening? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get in here and get the likes up on the video, child. Get up in here. Hold on. Girl, let me take this unwrap this thing off my hand, girl, so I can give my hand some air. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get in here, like the video. We got a little show to discuss, y'all. Not too much going on, but enough to talk about. We have Tokyo Toni. Tokyo Toni, hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Tokyo Toni responded about the backlash from the Dream situation. We're gonna get into that. We also have some LA fire updates. The death toll has been updated. The firefighters, the prisoners, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a few of those things. We also going to talk about Atlanta Airport and Delta Airlines is still at it. People are stuck at Atlanta Airport for day 2, and I knew it when I went back the second day that was going to happen. We're going to talk about that. And then Jim Jones has been dragged by Cameron. The girls are fighting. Not fighting spirits, but fighting life, okay? And you know, they used to be friends and all of that. And then we're gonna get into Brook Bailey with her African husband or whatever the case may be. Y'all get in here and like the video. What is wrong? Hold on, let me try one more time with this sound, y'all. Hold on. This phone just won't let me be great. I don't. Girl, nevertheless. Sorry, y'all. Nevertheless, I don't know what's going on. I can't. Whatever. It's whatever. Let's get into the show, y'all. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all get the likes up. I'm at work and I hate my job. I absolutely hate my job, and I hate the people, the two women. And I'm gonna use that term loosely, that are over me. I hate them. I hate my job. I so bad want to curse both of these heifers out so bad. Like, I hate my job. I love what I do, but I hate the people that I work for. Every day I start to understand that people don't quit jobs, people quit people. And one of them, that's why her husband is divorcing her, and she got all them kids, and she gonna be stuck being a single mother, and she ugly, so it's gonna be hard for her to get a new man, and she built funny. So for that one, life is already beating her up, as you can see. Well, y'all haven't seen her, but if you seen her face, you will see the scars of life. You know what I'm saying? And then to the other one, she's a weirdo. She's a follower. She just do whatever everybody else tell her to do. She don't have no mind of her own. She looks like Where's Waldo with glasses and black with braids, and she's skinny, and I be want to walk behind her and clip her. I do. I be want to walk behind her and clip her when she about to go down the stairs, so she could fall and hit every stair on the way down. And I hate her glasses, and I hate that her teeth kind of come up in the front. like a U or a V or whatever the case may be. And I hate that the bottom row got buku on the bottom of them. I just hate everything about her face. And she not ugly, but something about her face makes me hate it. No, they Negroes. They Negroes. Both of them Negroes. And that's what make it worse. You know what I mean? But I just hate both of them. And I don't really hate them, but I hate them. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, I don't really hate them like in real life, but I hate them on job life. Like in job life, I hate them. I really do. I hate them. And yeah, I be thinking some evil stuff sometimes that I could be doing to get back, especially at the one who getting divorced. But she lucky I'm baptized and I'm a changed woman, because I will really take her life down to the ground. But I'm a new woman. I'm a changed woman, so I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let the devil use me, but I might let the devil use somebody else through me. Does that make sense? Yeah. I hate them. But anyways, let's move on, girl. Let's move on. Let's get into the topics, girl. Let's get Brook Bailey up here. So Brook Bailey, y'all remember Brook Bailey? Why she getting divorced? Because she ugly and she shaped funny. Let me tell y'all why she getting divorced. Because see, before she became my supervisor, me and her was cool. Let's talk about it. Since we here, y'all want to X? Let's get into it. So back in the gap, me and her was cool before she was the supervisor. But you know, some Negroes, you can't give them no power or whatever the case may be. But before we was cool, now she ugly and bad built and she kept having churn. So she got like 5 kids. Well, 4 and 1 that ain't for her, but she be paying child support on that child. But he grown now, so she don't pay no child support. But she was paying child support for the baby because in Georgia, it don't go by who, by the daddy. It go by who make the most money. Did y'all know that? Yeah, so because she make more money than her husband, she had to pay the child support. Oh, and by the way, they got the little boy when he was in like middle school, and she still was paying child support to the baby mama. Duck, duck, goose. I said, you better than me. I wouldn't pay him nothing. But anyways, so why she getting divorced is because when she met her husband, this is her words, not mine. When she met her husband, he had an old lady. Yes, he did. And she wanted to be a slut and a whore. And she decided to sleep with him while he had an old lady. And then when the old lady found out, they broke up and then he moved away. And then she followed him talking about she pregnant, but the whole time she told me that wasn't his baby, but she said that was his baby. Well, no, she said she told me that that wasn't his baby, and then 2 weeks later came back and was like, oh, that was his baby. And I said, but you told me it wasn't. And she said, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. And I'm sitting here saying, girl. Anyway, long story short, so she trapped him with the baby. He ended up marrying her, but he kept cheating on her. Her words, not mine. He kept on cheating on her with all type of women all over the place. One time she found him cheating, sending all his money to the girl. She said that they was about to lose their house. Yes, she did. She said it was about to lose their house. She said they had put the notification on the board on the door saying that their house was in foreclosure. And when she went checked his receipts and his phone bill and his bank account, he was sending all his money to the girl. And so she said that she had got in a car and went stood in front of the girl's house and was contemplating on going in. I said, well, if you went to the girl's house, you supposed to go in. You supposed to go in. I said, but I'm glad you didn't, because in Georgia, it's stand your ground. If that girl would have came out there and popped you, she would have been well within her right. See, I ain't never went to no girl house and didn't go in. You see what I'm saying? First of all, I don't go to people's dwelling, but I ain't never went all the way to the finish line and didn't cross it. So that was different for me. You know what I mean? Like, you over there in front of the girl door, what you sitting in the car crying for? Get out. You're already there. Get out. Yeah, yes, ma'am. You already there. Get out. If you gonna go drive in front of the girl door and cry, then stay home, girl. Get in the bed, get in the fetal position, put the AC on, put the blanket on, and just cry. Because it don't make no sense to go in front of the girl door if you're not gonna get out. Just stay home. Just stay home and cry like the rest of us do. But anyways, so she found that out. So she had to save the house, girl. And he had bad credit according to her. And she said that she had to do everything all over in her name. And she still stuck by him and still stayed married to him because she had all them churn. And she said that she kept crying and they had to go to therapy because he kept cheating on her and cheating on her. But girl, when you met him, you was cheating with him. So that's what he's going to do. So yeah, so she ended up staying with her husband, and then here recently she decided she's really done, but he thinks she cheating anyway. He thinks she cheating anyway, but if she is, she's rightfully within her well rights. But nevertheless, um, Yeah, so she over there getting divorced, thinking stuff about to be sweet on the other side. She thinking she about to just be a free woman, but you got little bitty kids, so you're not about to be no free woman. And then on top of that, she neglect her churn. She do. She neglect her churn, and her churn. I don't mean to talk about kids, but I'm just telling y'all what happened. Two of them are little boys, and let's just say this: one of them be kicking out windows down at the schoolhouse, and the other one just can't get right. And I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? And she ugly, and she bad built, and she ugly and black and bad built. And because I know her husband is a serial cheater, I be wanting to stick one of my I want to find my girl Sunshine and stick him on her and make her take all his money and take him from her. But they getting divorced, so it don't matter now. But just out of just because I be mad sometimes, I be wanting to get one of my homegirls to do him anyway, just to say I did it. You know what I mean? I do. I be thinking about that. I be like, I get one of my homegirls to go over there and put it on them, make them want to marry me, and give him and give her hell through him. I be want to do that. I ain't gonna lie. I be thinking about that. But they say God don't bless no mess, so I don't want to be her karma because she gonna get her own karma. Yeah, but I be want to do that. And the other one, she's just a weirdo. I just want to beat her up, but I ain't gonna do it because I can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go to jail, but I do be want to pop her in her face. I want to pop both of them in their face, but neither here nor there. But I know she'll really be crying in therapy. I'm talking about the one who getting divorced. If I put on some girl to put on him, she really gonna be in therapy crying. That's what I be thinking, but I ain't gonna do it though. At least for now, she better leave me alone though. She better leave me alone. She really better leave me alone because I be at work every day contemplating doing some real messed up stuff. But I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. Mm-hmm. See, that's why I ain't gonna do it. Kai said, not gonna lie. I've sent my friends before karma got me. LOL. That's what I'm saying. I don't want it to come back on me, so I'm gonna let her live for now. For now. But anyways, girl, let's get into this show. But I hate her, and she ugly, and she bad built. And I'm gonna keep saying that because that's the worst part. That's the worst part. She ugly and she bad built. Mm-hmm. But let's move on. Let's move on, girl. Let's go get Brook Bailey up here, girl. Y'all get up. I'm glad I can vent to y'all, girl. A lot of times you can't vent to people. You know what I'm saying? But I have a whole community over here that I can vent to, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all for allowing me to vent. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to vent because I needed that because I really be over here about to crash out, girl. I really be about to crash out, like for real, for real. Like all jokes aside, I be about to crash out, and look, after I crash out, I'm gonna look like this. I'm gonna be like, I don't know what happened. After I crash out, God forbid. But if I ever was to crash out, I'm gonna look like Tiffany Hinyard. That's her name, Tiffany Hinyard. But on the side with the on the side the surprise face, I'm gonna have a surprise face, and I'm gonna say that I'm mentally ill. Mm-hmm. That's what I figured. You know what I mean? You gotta go. You gotta double back with the mentally ill part. You know what I mean? So when you crash out, they're gonna be like, "Oh my God!" They won't say I'm angry. They'll just say I'm crazy. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I be wanting to do. I be wanting to crash out and then come back and look like Tiffany Hinyard right here. And then when they try to take me to jail, say this is illegal. That's what I be wanting to say. This is illegal when they try to put the cuffs on me. This is illegal. That's what I want to say. Yes, that's what I want to say. Mm-hmm. I do. I want to do all of that in that order. No Mama D. Mm-hmm. But anyways, girl, get Tiffany off of here. Get off of here, Tiffany. So anyways, y'all, hold on. Brook Bailey got her African husband, girl. Yes, she did. Y'all remember Brook Bailey from the Basketball Wives and people and all of that? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember Brook Bailey from the Basketball Wives? Girl, she went got her African piece, a African little piece. Now I don't know if he's a prince or nothing. Ooh, girl, I did see that. Kim Whitley taking up for the mayor sound about right. I told y'all these celebrities ain't worth a dime. I told y'all that. Y'all think I just be hating, and I do be hating, but you know what I mean? Not all the time. But no, yeah. Yeah, I seen it. I seen Kim Whitley over there. Taking up for the mayor with a little ugly tail self. I seen it. I definitely seen it. But no, look, y'all. So Brooke Bailey from Basketball Wives, after being ran through all the by all the American athletes, She decided to go across the continents and find her African husband who don't care because he got 50 them concubines. Now, Brook Bailey is giving Bridgerton African teas right here. I ain't gonna lie, she look cute, but you know, I'm just hating at this moment because I have a hateful spirit this morning. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, Brook Bailey is over there with her African husband. Um, he look a mess, but they look cute in they look garb or whatever. Let me get on live. Hold on, let me get my so I can see the chat. Hold on. Whatever. Let me get on live. My bad, y'all. But yeah, Brook Bailey went found her husband across the seas after the ones over here ran through it and left her for dead. As she should. I mean, if at first you don't succeed, dust yourself off and try again. She did exactly as she should. Go across the continents where the man don't know. So she went found this African Prince of Zamunda. And as you can see, they are pictured here together, looking as if they are going to be happily ever after. Now, this is one thing I know about the Negro gals. You can sit over there and take pictures with these folks, but you ain't going to live over there. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to live over there, Brooke. So, I mean, is he coming to America? No pun intended. Like, what is going on? But Brooke, I ain't gonna lie. I love the head wrap. It's cute. It's cute. Or whatever the case may be. Me personally, being indigenous to America, I have no need to put on the African garb. No, get the African man. I don't know if the man needs citizenship. I don't know if this is a male or the bride type of situation. But Brook Bailey, she can't find a man here, so she decided to go abroad. And you know, one thing about a resilient woman is there's nothing you can do to keep her down. There's nothing you can do to keep down a resilient woman. Brooke said the coochie miles start over when I go over the seas. And I say, sound about right. You get it? Sound about right. So the man don't know no different. You know what I'm saying? They say the Africans had a big old things and all of that. So maybe it fits for him. I don't know. But ultimately, I just wanted to announce to you guys that Brooke has a new husband. I don't know if they really married or whatever, but they taking pictures like they are. But Brooke have a new man and he don't speak no English. He just eat jollof rice and that Play-Doh they be eating that they be dipping in the gravy. Now I don't know if she's gonna change her diet. Brooke looked like she diet really well, so maybe she just gonna eat rice cakes or something. I'm not sure about the diet part. But you know, shout out to Brooke and her husband, and all of that. I think I don't think it's gonna last because nobody stays with Brooke, and that says a lot about Brooke. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all that Brooke got a new man and he's from Africa. Yes, he is. But anyway, yeah, girl, that's it. That's all I got to say about Brooke. But I ain't gonna lie, they look cute though. They look cute. Well, she looks really nice, and he look like, you know, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I mean, it's cute. I ain't hating. I want to hate, but I ain't gonna hate. They look cute. They look cute. They look cute. I really want to hate though. I really do. Just I have a hateful spirit this morning, but I ain't gonna do it. They look cute. They look good. I like the color on Brooke. I like the dress. I like the way they did her little head wrap. I want to ask somebody in Africa, not the westernized Africans. I don't care about them. Not the ones that live over here. Anybody on here from Africa? I have a question. Y'all be feeling some type of way when the American girls come over there and try to dress like y'all? Cause I know I would. I ain't gonna lie. I would feel some type of way if here come these American, you know what I mean? Here they come putting an outfit on. And I mean, I don't know. I would feel some type of way if the Africans can't put on the Indian stuff. But you know, everybody different or whatever. But you know, the Africans, they very giving. They let the Asians put it on. They let the clear people put it on. They let everybody put on the African stuff. So I guess it is what it is. Not he looked like Tommy Sotomayor. Sotomayor. He do give Tommy Sotomayor teas. He do. He do. Girl, let me find out this Tommy. Ugh. Mm-hmm. Child, that is a time to be had. But shout out to Brooke, girl. Shout out to Brooke. They say they be having them big old things over there. Y'all, whoever dated African. I ain't never had no African meat. I ain't never had no African meat. They say the African meat be meating. I don't know, girl. If you're on here, put the one in the chat if you had that African meat and it was meating. I'm just trying to see something. I'm just saying what they said. I didn't say it. But they said the African meat be meating. And I'm trying to okay, Abundance say I heard it's a toss up. Okay, but I guess that's like everybody. You know what I mean? Okay, we got the ones on here. Yes, ma'am. That's all I needed to know. That's what I heard. I heard that. Oh, court say they all right. Okay. We got a lot of ones though, so we just gonna go with the ones. We just gonna go with the ones. Now I heard about them too. Now I heard about the Jamaicans. I heard about them. I've heard nothing but wonderful things about them, girl. Yes, I did. Yeah, I heard about them. I ain't never had none though, but I heard about it. I heard about it. You know, I was about to deal with this dude from the Bahamas a while back. But I didn't like the fact that he was over here telling me that Black Americans should we stupid because we don't rebel against the cops, and when the cops pull him over, he yell and scream at the cops. And I told him, I said, nigga, please. You sitting up here telling us we should be rebelling against the cops. Why y'all don't rebel against the cops where you from? Like, you know what I mean? It turned me off. And then he lived with his sister talking about, oh, his apartment burned down. Girl, bye. He had 50 degrees. Girl, 50 degrees. Do you hear me? 50 degrees, and he was living with his sister talking about his apartment burned down. He in between apartments. All right, Fed. Let me drop you back off in between your apartments. But yeah, shout out to Brook Bailey though. In the they say the Panamanians, girl. Oh yes, Jamaican peen is not to be played with. Say less. Say less. Oh, we got highly. Yes, the girls are on the Jamaicans. Shout out to the Jamaicans. Yes. Shout out, the girls are giving the Jamaican teas. Jamaicans be thinking it's a dance hall party when they be going in the pee. Oh, Lord, y'all doing the most, girl. I'm getting visuals. Y'all right. Yuck, Jamaican. No, you must have had a bad batch, girl. You must have had a bad batch. Down by the beach peeing, girl. Don't get me to telling my business, okay? Don't get me to telling my business. This ain't about me. Your Highness, thank you for the super chat. She says, I'm in Africa right now. Go ahead on, Africa. Is you African, Your Highness? Go ahead on. All right, Africa. What part of Africa you in, girl? Girl, yes, indeed. Have fun. Be safe. Talanda say I had a bad batch. Girl, y'all is crazy. And that's where the clear woman be going. Yes, I think that on Twitter one time. And they be old too. Oh, they be old. Oh my God. They be old. They be old clear women with buku money. Poor men. I bet they be washing their face and scrubbing their face hard in the shower after they be with them clear women. Y'all remember how when old girl was in a bind and she had to sleep with Nate to get her little brother in college. And after that, she went to the bathroom and they was playing the music and she was scrubbing her face buku hard because Mr. Nate was kissing all on her and she really had to deprave herself to get her little brother in prison, not prison, to get her little brother in college. Whole time he didn't even want to go to college. He wanted to sell drugs and hang out in Acorn. Y'all remember that? I think the Jamaican men be doing that when they leave them women. You know what I'm saying? I think the Jamaican women the Jamaican men after they have to be with them women. I think they be in the shower scrubbing their face buku hard. Like with Mr. Nate. Yeah, whole thing. But you gotta do what you gotta do. You got to do what you got to do. Do you hear me? Y'all, let's move on. Shout out to Brooke, girl. That shit ain't gonna last. Let's move on. Now, I want to get to where we want to go next. Okay, let's go to Atlanta Airport. Girl, where was y'all antennas? Girl, I told y'all about what happened to me at the airport. Hold on, let me get this off of here. I told y'all about what happened to me at the airport, girl. Friday had me delayed, girl, all in the airport all day long. Hold on, let me get the video. So Friday, if y'all wasn't on the live, because I did this at the dollhouse, but Friday I was supposed to fly out to go to my niece's ball in New Orleans, and they basically gave us the runaround all day due to the snowstorm that they kept canceling flights and then putting us on another flight, and then all day we stayed there till like 8 o'clock at night for them to all say we're not sending no flights out, right? Now, They were trying to say it was a issue with manning, it was an issue with maintenance, it was an issue with weather. They kept giving up all these excuses on Friday. All right, fine. They told me they was gonna put me on a flight Saturday. I get up Saturday morning to get there, and whole time they said they canceling that too. Also, there were no flights leaving out of Atlanta. When I left the airport at 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning, there were no flights leaving out of Atlanta to New Orleans. Now, I only checked New Orleans, but I felt it in my spirit. I said they're going to do the same thing they did yesterday because they were already canceling flights before you could even get in there, right? So, and by the way, Delta gave me my money back, and the JW Marriott gave me my money back. Shout out to the JW Marriott in New Orleans. That's my favorite place to stay. Shout out to the JW Marriott. They gave me my money back because I am a Bon Voyage member. Don't play with me, okay? So I got my money back. Now, I did get my money back from the first time I rented the car, but the second time, I didn't even call to get it back. I'm exhausted. So I did get all my money back. Shout out to me. But anyway, I felt this Saturday morning when they canceled my flight and I had to miss my Lanise ball. I felt it in my heart. I said, oh, they gonna do the same thing. And sure as I got a nose on my face, that's exactly what they did. Tell me why Atlanta Airport and Delta in particular, Delta Airlines canceled hundreds of flights Saturday. Girl, the poor people had to sleep at the airport. Now, most of y'all don't know this, but Atlanta is one of the busiest, if not the busiest airport in America. It is the hub for Delta, and it is the hub for international flights, right? Most people can fly straight from Atlanta to anywhere they need to go internationally. I don't care where you want to go, where you want to be. Atlanta is the place. Okay? So because of that, thank God I live here, because if I didn't live here, I would have had to sleep in the airport Friday night and Saturday night. Okay? Because Delta kept canceling flights like 90 going west. Oh, and my bag came this morning, girl. The man had bought my bag. Because by the way, y'all, I didn't make it to New Orleans, but my bag did. Yeah, I didn't make it to New Orleans, but my bag did. I hope my bag was able to make it to the ball. But nevertheless, it didn't. So they just sent it back to me this morning. So I got my bag back. But anyways, so what was I? Oh yeah, so they have this whole situation out there where I knew that they were going to do the same thing, and Delta canceled hundreds and hundreds of flights yesterday, and them people was mad. Oh, and not only that, girl, they say trying to get through TSA was at least an hour and a half. At least an hour and a half. Shantae asked, was my Rolex in it? I ain't opened it yet because I had to come to work. But when I get home and check for my Rolex and my 10-carat diamond ring and my other valuables, my brand new pearls, my pearls that no, they're not brand new. My family heirloom pearls, they better be in my bag. If not, I will be filing a complaint. I already got my stuff, my little paper right here. I already got my little paper right here to say what's missing. So I'm already on it, girl. I will be checking, yes, for grandma pearls. Yes, I have. Yes, I will. I will be checking for grandma pearls. Now, mind you, my grandma don't even wear earrings, but I'm going to say she had pearls. What's up? Bracelet, rings. I'm going to say she had a earring, a pair of earrings, a necklace, and a bracelet. And I am. Girl, they said it was 90 minutes to get through TSA pre-check. 90 minutes. Uh-huh. 90 minutes. Oh, and my daddy said we're supposed to be getting some more weather this week, child. We'll see. But anyways, the airport is a mess. Do you hear me? Girl, let's get the people on here. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I couldn't believe it because it couldn't be me. Girl, listen, they got me Friday. They wasn't going to get me Saturday. And again, I'm able to leave and go home because I live here. I feel bad about them people who they're trying to get somewhere else. That's the people I feel bad for. Y'all look at this.
If you think you're leaving out of Atlanta Airport today, you're not. If your flight was today, you should have left 6 days ago. So you could make your flight on time today. Thank God I skipped everybody. I only had to wait like 30 minutes. Bye.
Girl, let me tell you something. If I had somewhere to be and I was stuck in Atlanta, I would literally cry. Like tears would fall down my eyes. Cause listen, I'm a crier, but only on two occasions is when I cry. One, when I'm really hurt, or two, when I'm mad and there's nothing I could do about it. That's when you get a cry out of me. If you see me crying, it's because I'm really hurt. There's no in between. It's because I'm really hurt, or if I'm mad and there's absolutely nothing that I can do about it. Cause see me, girl, if I was trying to come through that airport, and them people would have told, and I'd have seen that line, girl, the tears would have started falling. Do you hear me? Girl, them people would have said, oh my God, is she hurt? Yes, on the inside. Yes, I am. I'm hurt on the inside. Girl, I would have cried. I would have literally sat there and cried. Like, girl, my nerves be bad. I'm a Pisces. So you know how we is. You know what I mean? Like, I would have been, because just looking at that would have sent me over. It would have sent me over. It would have sent me all the way over, girl. I just could not. Hold on, let me show you this one. Hold on. And that's just pre-check. That's just TSA pre-check. Girl, crying. Girl. I would have fell down to my knees on the ground in the line. I ain't gonna lie. I'm telling you how I am. Girl, I would have fell to my knees on the ground. Like I just received some devastating news, girl. And I would have put my head in my lap and I would have been wailing. Do you hear me? Yes, ma'am. The anxiety of looking at that. The anxiety of looking at that just makes me want to cry. And I'm not even there. You know what I mean? Like I would not have been able to handle that. Especially if I'm just passing through Atlanta. I ain't even supposed to be here for real, for real. Child. And I gotta go to work, girl. The people at work already don't like me, so they're gonna swear to God I'm lying. You know what I mean? Hell yeah, day after day. Girl, the song would have been playing. Seems like I'm up against the crowd, or whatever the lady be saying. Girl, yes, the song would have been playing. Girl, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And I got one more video. Hold on.
I am not flying.
I've already bought the tickets.
What?
We're flying to Philadelphia.
Oh, hell no.
That's
Oh, hell no.
Girl, wait, did you see that? I want to run that back one more time. Look.
I am not flying.
I've already bought the tickets.
What?
We're flying to Philadelphia.
Oh, hell no.
That's
Oh, hell no.
Now, let me say this. Y'all. When I went Friday, it was hardly nobody trying to fly out. And I knew that after the snowstorm, the people who were canceling their flights were going to all come at once. I knew it. I knew it. There wasn't no hardly planes coming in and there were hardly no planes leaving out. So I knew that what's going to happen is, because I work in logistics, what I knew was all those people are going to backfill the airport because they couldn't fly out that day, right? Mind you, Saturday, the next day, they were canceling flights as well. So now you got to backfill all of those people. So I'm sitting over here saying like, yeah, this going to be bad. Girl, it couldn't be me. That's all I can say. Girl, I would have just got a hotel and waited it out for a few days. But then again, the Delta, I wonder if they paying for people hotels, because they would have had to pay me. They definitely would have had to pay me my money. They would have had to pay me. Hold on. Girl, Delta would have had to pay me my money. But shout out to those people, y'all. They would have had to pay me a hotel. They would have had to get me a hotel or something. Yeah, they would have had to, because that's sickening, girl. Oh Lord, I couldn't, girl. I could not. I absolutely could not. Thank you, Cosmic Sun Soul, for the super chat. She says, "Hey, Vu and Acorns, everything happens for a reason." You know what? And that's the only way I was able to cope with missing the ball, because I was like, you know what? I said, maybe it wasn't meant for me to be there. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even mad no more. I ain't gonna lie. I felt some type of way because I wanted to give my royal blue and pearl tees. Remember, I told y'all my theme was royal blue and pearls. Now I ain't got nowhere to wear no evening gown to. Where I'm going? Where am I going with the new evening gown, girl? I ain't got nowhere else to go. I might go to try to see if I can get a table with somebody at the Zulu Ball or something. Girl, what I'm going to do now? What's I'm going to do now? Now, shout out to me, because I got it on sale on Fashion Nova for $55. So I ain't really missing out on the money part. It was just the moral. I had got my shoes, girl. I was ready to go. I was ready to go. Now I want to go to somebody's ball just because. You know what I mean? Girl, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Y'all want to see the dress? Hold on. Let me see. I think I got a copy of it. Hold on. No, it ain't no. Hold on. I'm gonna have to show y'all when I get to my computer. I don't have. It's blue. It's a blue toplet, not topless, but like not tube top. What do you call it? Strapless. It's a strapless blue gown. It has the mermaid. It fits, and then it has mermaid, and then it's got long blue gloves. It has like a velvet look to it. It was very fitting, and I was gonna put the pearl bracelet on top of the gloves. And I was gonna do my choker pearls. I had a choker pearl set with some little pearl earrings. It was gonna be cute. It was gonna be cute. I know it was gonna be cute. It was gonna be real cute because the gloves come all the way up to all the way up your arms. Yes, sweetheart bodice. Yes, sweetheart bodice. Yes. Yes, girl. It was really nice. Royal blue. Yes, ma'am. Royal blue. It was royal blue. And it gave like a velvet look. It was so on, you know what I mean? Girl, blue and pearls down the drain to the toilet. Thank you, Bree, for the super chat. She says, "This is why I have never been through TSA or flown an airplane on an airplane. I would have lost my mind. Just drive, LOL." And I was about to drive, but I didn't want to chance it on that road. You know what I mean? I ain't want to chance it on that road. But Delta, baby, count your days. TL, thank you for the super chat. I'm a Pisces too. March 12th, the day before mine. I be in the ugly cry. We cries. Yes, ma'am, we do. Girl, your birthday the day before mine. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Girl, we the boat girl crying like bad. I'm telling you, I'd have slowly fell to my knees. Y'all ever seen that on TV? I'm very animated anyway. I would have slowly fell down to my knees, and I would have let my purse fall off my arms. You know what I'm saying? Look, I would have slowly fell to my knees in the middle of the line and let my purse fall off my arms and my laptop fall off my arms. And then I would have hung my head low. And then I would have looked up as I'm looking up at God and say, "Why, Lord? Why?" And then I would have put my head into my lap and did the most ugliest wail and cry. Do you hear me? Girl, yes, ma'am. The most ugliest wail and cry. I'm talking about ugly, ugly, ugly cry. Yes, ma'am. They would have probably put me on TikTok and I'd have went viral. But I wouldn't have cared because that would have been my true feelings at the time. You know what I mean? Woo. Girl, yes, ma'am. That's what I would have did. I would have had to do it like that. That's the only way I felt like it would have, you know what I mean? It would have really came across to convey the way that I feel on the inside, But girl, yeah, it was the time. But shout out to everybody in the Atlanta airport. If y'all trying to fly to and from Atlanta, girl, give it about a week. Because this about to be like this for at least, what today is, Monday? At least the next 3-4 days. So if I was y'all, I wouldn't try to fly too. If you get a connecting flight and they say it's Atlanta, don't do it, fat. Don't do it. Do you hear me? Don't do it. Now let's move on. Shout out to everybody in the building. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's move on. Now let's get the do I want to let's get Tokyo Toni on here. Why not? Why not? Girl, hold on. Let me get to. So y'all recall Tokyo Toni's granddaughter, Dream Kardashian, daughter of Black China and Rob Kardashian. She is the only true Kardashian when you really think about it because her father is a Kardashian. She has the last name. So Dream Kardashian went live with her mammy and they were over there cooking, and Dream Kardashian made a comment to her mama. She said, if Tokyo Toni comes on the live, just end the live. Now, I'm not mad at what she said, because I want to end the live every time I see that gap come on here too. However, as a child, I'm old school. I feel like a child should stay in a child's place. Boom, boom, boom. So a lot of people were talking about that. Like, China came back and tried to, help up for her mama by saying, I love my mom and all this other stuff. But the people were still saying Dream is too grown. Okay, she too grown. So let's get into the video of Dream saying, don't let Tokyo Toni on the live. Y'all get the lights up.
Tokyo Toni goes on here, cut it off. You guys, I'm putting potatoes all in this pan, and then we're gonna season it out.
Do you need that little, do you want the chair? Or are you good? You good? Alright, hey guys.
We have to cut it.
Now again, I'm not mad at the little girl for saying don't let Tokyo Toni on the live. Hell, I always say don't let Tokyo Toni on the live. But like I said, I guess I'm old school with children saying Miss, Mister, or grandmother, aunt, you know what I'm saying, type tease. And a lot of people felt the same way. Like, this a little girl. She not supposed to address her as Tokyo Toni. It should be grandmother or grandma Toni or grandma, whatever the new heifers like to be called, or whatever the case may be. So Tia Kemp also seen that, and Tia Kemp had something to say without her wig on. She looked so bad. I'm sorry. Let's get Tia Kemp on here with her response.
Little girl said, yeah, my girl, if Tom can come on here. Little girl said, yeah, my girl, if Tom can come on here, turn it off. My grandbaby, first of all, my grandchildren say grandma. My granddaughter, I ain't never heard her say Tia. Brielle don't say no Tia. And little DeAndre can't talk yet, so I know he gonna be saying, yeah, mom. Well, I be up in his face, yeah, this yeah, mom, boy. How about you, grandchild? Don't never say no, child, y'all gotta get it together, bro. This is crazy. They out here, they have disrespectful children, disrespecting them, their grandchildren. I don't got them kind of problems.
Now, let me say this. I get it. Some people feel like it's not that big of a deal. Like, oh, it is what it is. I think that small things like that develop character in a adult. You are who you are as an adult because of your childhood experiences. Let me put my psychology hat on right quick. Everybody who's an adult right now, the way that you act, the way that you talk, the way that you do everything, all stems from your childhood experiences. Whether you want to believe it or not, if you had a traumatic childhood, like extremely traumatic, and you've never dealt with it, typically it shows up in your life as adults, right? And people are thinking like, well, oh, it's just for social media, blah, 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 blah. But those small things, even though they're small at this level, those small things, they shape the little girl into the woman who's going to then be able to understand how respect goes, both giving and receiving, and also it's going to also show her respect for authority as well. Like, at the end of the day, we all got a boss. Even if I quit my job today and did YouTube 24/7, I have a boss. My boss is YouTube. You see what I'm saying? I can't get on here and tell YouTube what I want to say. Like, I can't get on my real job and go back and tell that ugly lady what I really want to say to her, because it's a matter of respect. But again, I come from a place where, and let me show you how your childhood shapes your adulthood. Y'all remember back in the day, yeah, your mama whip you, or your mama blow you down or whatever. Yeah, you curse her out away from her and under your breath. But you don't go back to your mama. Hear me out. You don't, while your mama whipping you or cursing you out, you wouldn't dare even make a face to your mama, because you knew it was up and it's stuck and you ain't never coming back from that. So now I can get in the car and vent to y'all about the ugly girl, and did. But I can't go tell that girl that to her face, because my childhood experiences helped me to understand. You see what I'm saying? that as respect for authority goes, you're just going to have to eat that. Now, that's why a lot of these young children don't do good on jobs today, because they don't respect their parents and they never had that experience as a child. So when they get on these jobs, they don't have no value for the job. They getting fired like 90 going west. They don't have no value for the boss because they've never had that in their childhood experiences. Now, with that being said, Dream sitting on here saying, oh, Tokyo Toni, like I say, some people see it as small, and it kind of could be, but ultimately, thank God Dream Kardashian is coming up under money. But even still, there still has to be a level of respect for authority that's going to end up hindering her in the future because she doesn't have none for it now. Now, I ain't gonna lie, it did look like Black China kind of corrected her. I'm gonna play the video one more time. It looked like China was like whispering something behind the scenes or whatever, but I feel like the correction should be just as loud as the situation. It's not like Dream is an adult. Dream is a child. It's nothing wrong with her mother saying, no, that's disrespectful. You don't address her by her name. Address, you know what I mean? And it wouldn't have been no type of way. But let me show y'all the little part where it looked like China was correcting her. After she says it, she's looking over at China, but for like a few seconds, and that tells me China either was making a face or mouthing something. You know what I mean? Let's get into it. Look at the video.
Tokyo Toni goes on here, cut it off.
See, you can tell she knew she messed up. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, ain't nothing wrong with a little correction. She ain't had to yell at her, curse her out, or beat her. Nothing. I ain't saying that. But, the correction could have been, even if you do corrective discipline in a situation where you open the lines of communication, because that's how I raised my child. The discipline was there, but there was also an open line of communication to a level. Meaning you can't just get on here and say what you want to say, but I do allow you to express yourself under certain guidelines and rules. But ain't nothing wrong with her saying, you know what I'm saying? Hey, nah, don't do that. Don't do that, Dream. Address her as grandmother, because that's what she is. And nobody wouldn't have felt no way about it. Now, Tokyo Toni found the backlash, and she had something to say. Now, let me tell you something. Tokyo Toni is an ex-stripper slut whore. Okay? So she ain't never had no respect for authority. They say her mama raised Black China. Okay, so Tokyo Toni, instead of realizing that your grandchild don't give a damn, I ain't gonna say don't give a damn about him, but that your grandchild lacks respect for you, instead of her acknowledging that or just not saying nothing at all, she gets on here and try to flip it as if that little girl didn't do nothing wrong. But again, I remember that situation with her and Black China getting into it in that kitchen when she was over there crying because Black China took her truck from her, and she was all in Black China face talking about she'll hit her, and Black China was like, do it. I understand the dynamic. Tokyo Toni has never been a mother to nobody, not even her own child. But anyways, y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's get into Tokyo Toni's ignorant response. It was given X video tease, because that's the type of mindset that a bitch like Tokyo Toni has. Let's get into it.
Dream Kardashian did not disrespect her grandmother. She treated it as the fuck she should. It's social media. It's not personable. Grandma, that's making it real personal, real cuddly. No, don't get Tokyo over here. Cut it off, because grandma gonna fuss about me being around this stove. Once again, Dream calls me grandma. She does not call me Toni, Tokyo, or Shalana. She can refer my name to any bitch on the internet. That's my motherfucking name. Let's get it clear on who she's talking about. Clear. It ain't but motherfucking one. Ain't no more Tokyo Tonis. None. Nowhere with that name. It's a 6 billion motherfuckers on earth. They don't have that name. I don't mind. Dream Kardashian did not disrespect anybody saying that name when they're referring me to someone. Isn't that what they're supposed to say? Oh, if my grandma come on here, then it's kind of personable. She know her grandmother look out for motherfuckers. She know all that. Very intelligent. Beautiful and all. And anybody saying that name whenever
Tokyo Toni goes on here, cut it.
So as y'all can see, that was a defense response. But I'm with you, real Miss J, real talk with Miss J. She didn't even have to respond. Like, to be completely honest, if she didn't respond right away, she should have just let it go. If you're gonna get on here and try to defend it, talking about because that's my name, but she calls me grandma. First of all, we don't believe you, because if she called you grandma, then she would call you grandmother by instinct. She wouldn't be calling you Tokyo Toni on live and then grandmother behind the scenes. That don't go like that with children. So she don't call you grandmother. But you know, I start to see more and more why I would, if I were Black China, Tokyo Toni would have limited, uh, uh, um, very limited interactions with my children. Very, 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 very. I'm talking about we out at the park together and they playing and you just happen to be there type teams. Like, I wouldn't even want her around my kids for real, for real. Like, it would be very limited. Like, we all go to the movies and it's dark in there, so they not really talking to you anyway. They watching the movies. Type tease. Because the mindset of her, I would never want that to rub off on my kids. I would never want that to rub off on my kids. Kris Jenner neither. She would have very limited situations around my kids' too. Kris Jenner ain't no different. Just because she wear her black blazers and walk around with her muffin top haircut, don't mean she no better. I wouldn't want her around Kim. Especially Kim and her kids. No shade, but I don't want them around them. Matter of fact, I probably would let them play with Chloe Churn. I wouldn't want them around Courtney kids because they too grown. Courtney kids curses her ass out. So no, I don't want them over there neither. Matter of fact, y'all can go when it's a birthday party. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want them over there neither. Girl, please. Yes, ma'am. Listen, I don't want them around Kim Churn. They think they grown. I don't want them around Courtney kids. They already cursed their mom out. I don't want that to rub off on them. And I don't want to go back. I don't want my children around Chloe. Well, they might could go to Chloe house every now and again. Every now and again. But not too often. Like, you know what I mean? They could go over there maybe once every couple of months, do a little play day, whoop-de-whoop. You know what I'm saying? And then that's that. But I don't want them around Kim Churn and I don't want them around Courtney Churn. Yeah, Courtney do look like she is a little more, you know what I mean? Like, responsible with her kids. Courtney, I ain't gonna lie. Chloe looks like she's more responsible with her churn than Kim, because Kim churn raising themselves. Let's talk about it. Kim churn around there raising themselves. So that's that. And then Courtney churn been having their own mind since they come in the world. What about Kylie kids? I don't know. They might could go by Kylie little girl. But not all the time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Chloe is the safer one for the churn. You know, I don't know. Something about Chloe make me feel like she's the most responsible of the parents. You know? Yeah, they damn sure ain't going by Kim house, girl, please. Matter of fact, if they go over there, I gotta be there. And I gotta be in the room with them. Cause I don't want what's the little name? Chicago Saint and Saint and Augustine or whatever them churn name is, to have my child in the corner saying, you should tell your mama that you don't like her outfit, because I tell my mama that all the time. You know what I mean? I don't want no ma'am. You should tell your mama that you don't want to stay in no condo. You need to be staying in a big old house like me and my mama. Because I told my mama and we moved out the condo. No, ma'am. No. Especially that little Northwest. No, ma'am. I don't want North pulling my little girl aside, telling me, oh, you should tell your mama that her hair ugly and she need to change it. Girl, because I be done bad up Northwest and my child. You see what I'm saying? And then Courtney Churn gonna be saying, so you don't tell your mom how you feel? And my child will be like, no. And she was like, oh my God, you guys are weird. You should tell your mom how you feel. And if you don't like it, just say it. Like, what is she going to do? Like, seriously, my mom, we tell our mom how we feel all the time. We tell her that we hate her new husband. We tell her that she's never there for us as a mom anymore since she's got married to Travis. Like, we tell her everything and she doesn't say anything. You should go and tell your mom how you really feel. See, I don't want my child around it. She can go spend the night by Courtney house. One night, dude. Not Courtney, Chloe. She can go spend one night by Chloe house and we'll see when she come back how I go. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I would not, not don't play. Girl, no way. No way. No way. Mm-hmm. Girl, not to have my child doing all type of stuff. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So yeah, them Kardashians ain't no better. So yeah, I would want my churn around there, and I wouldn't want my churn around Tokyo Tony. Yes, ma'am. Girl, for real. I could just imagine North pulling my child aside. Hey, so we're cousins, and I really don't like the way you're dressed. Come in my office, come into my room. I'm gonna have my assistant dress you. And she's gonna give you something a little more couture, a little more, form fitting, because what you're wearing is so like 3 seasons ago. Actually, my dad is the best designer of all time, so I know what I'm speaking about. And I don't really like the princess shoes that you're wearing. Like, oh my God, that is so 90s. Ew, princess shoes. Like, seriously, Cinderella, like, who dressed you? Like, no, we're going to get you into some Christian Dior. And no, baby, I don't want my child in heels. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, I don't want her around there dressing my child like her mom or like her daddy's wife. No, ma'am. She can't go over there. She can't go over there. She can't go. I don't care what nobody say. My child can't go over there. She can't. And I said what I said. And I said what I said. So yeah. But anyways, there's that. Like I said, he's a new group of churn coming up. There's a new group of churn coming up, and I don't know how this goes, but I'm old school, so you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Girl, let's move on. Let's move on, girl. Cause listen, girl, them kids, y'all play with them children if y'all want, girl. Yeah, right, right. Look, and somebody put it. Hold on, and do not pluck my baby eyebrows neither, girl. My child will come back with a high arch on her brows. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, girl. No, indeed. A full set. Oh no. Ew, you're just wearing like paint on just regular nail polish, just no acrylic, no gel, no SNS. Oh my gosh. I don't even know why you're here. Come in. I have the whole team ready. Like, stop. Like, you don't wear blush? But I'm only 6. So you don't wear blush is what you're saying. Well, no, my mom says that I'm too young to wear blush. Your mom doesn't know anything. Come into my office. I got somebody. I have a whole glam squad. They'll take care of you. My mom lets me wear blush, lipstick all the time. Like, ew, like you're so plain. Oh my God. Cinderella dress and ew, like who dressed you? Like, this is so weird. You know what I mean? No, ma'am. She can't go over there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. She can't go over there. She can't go over there. Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Now let's move on, girl. Oh my God, I'm so glad I ain't got churned by these people, girl. Let's move on. But Tokyo Tony is an idiot, so it sounds about right to me. Let's move on. Now we're gonna move on to let's get Jim Jones up here. It's his turn. Let's get Jim Jones up here. Uh Girl, y'all crazy. Let's get Jim Jones up here. So y'all know that Jim Jones is beefing with Cameron. Now, I don't quite know what started this beef, but all I know is the girls are fighting. So where I caught the beef is Jim Jones went on a podcast, and Jim Jones on said podcast spoke about how he had beef with Mase, but he only had beef with Mase because Mase had beef with his La partner, which at the time was Cam, because remember, they were all in Dipset. So in that, he also spoke through a little shade about how Mase used to little boy Cam, even though they were supposed to be good friends. Mase used to son him when he was over there with bad boys with the shiny suits and all of that. Now, again, if you were there in the late 90s, early 2000s, you know that Mase was the bigger artist out of Dipset and Mase, because Mase was butt buddies with Puff. Everybody knows that. Everybody know Mase was the number 2 under the Puff, okay? So with that being said, Jimmy got on there and said that Mase basically used to get sunned. Well, no, Cam used to get sunned by Mase, and that's why he ain't rock with Mase, because he didn't rock with Mase because of how Mase used to treat his boy, his good friend, his good Judy. Now, listen, the girls are fighting. So after he said that, I said, okay, Jimmy is being messy on the slick, but he is still speaking highly of, what's the boy name? Cam. Well, Cam and Mase had came out with a post saying they're going to let bygones be bygones. They say that's old. They're getting to the money right now. Now, Cam and Mase are two failed rappers that turned to the podcast situation. I've always thought Cam was lame to me. I'm going to be honest. I'm telling y'all how I feel. I've always thought Cameron was lame than a bitch. Do you hear me? I've never not thought Cam was lame. I hated that he wore big old pink fur coats. I hated that he thought he was hard ever since he was in Paid in Full. I hated that his teeth was a little weird looking. And I also hated the way he treated Juju, because I always thought Juju was too fine and too pretty to be with the likes of Cam. I've always thought that. And can I be completely honest? And this is from me from the outside looking in. I know I'm on the outside of New York. Shout out to New York. Shout out to y'all, but I gotta say this part. This is my depiction of the New York niggas. Can I just say it? I don't know all y'all, but the Queens niggas seem like the hustlers. This is just how it seems. I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Outside of New York, outside the lady with the green thing in her hand, the Queens niggas look like the hustling niggas. And they had money because they were successful at hustling. The Harlem niggas was just some old nice flashy dress niggas, but they was lame. You know what I mean? Like, this how it look. I could be wrong, but look, the Harlem niggas, they just dressed good, but they was lamer than the bitch. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how but the Queens was the hustlers. The Harlem was the dressy niggas. The Bronx, the Boogie Down, they was just the melting pot with the Puerto Ricans, so they was lost. You know what I mean? Bed-Stuy and all of that. I didn't know that all either is or not Brooklyn. I don't know. All I know is all them niggas wore Timbs, and everybody else was really just kind of like faded in the background. But as it pertains to Queens was the real niggas, the real hustler niggas. I'm talking about them niggas was really, really good. I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like the rest of New York get their reputation off the Queens niggas. I could be wrong. Y'all don't drag me down to the ground. I ain't up there. I don't wear Timbs. So please don't drag me down to the ground. But it feels like the rest of New York in the boroughs, it feel like y'all get y'all reputation off the Queen niggas. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't be up there. I'm just saying how it look. You know what I mean? Stall me out, okay? But yeah, and I feel like the Harlem niggas was just the lame niggas, you know, but they look nice. That's just what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. That's the way it looked. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, in Brooklyn, they said that's where it's just hood for no reason. Just hood, you know, like you might get popped over in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Yeah. It gave me them type of teas. You know what I mean? Like, Brooklyn is so unsafe. You know, that's the only real thing come to mind when it come to Brooklyn. Like, you know, Brooklyn is just a bunch of niggas with nothing to lose. You know, shout out to Brooklyn though. Shout out to my people in Brooklyn. But I'm just saying, it feel like they don't have nothing to lose, so anything could pop off at any second. Shout out to Brooklyn though. You know, that's where the real niggas at. You know what I'm saying? They only real because they have to be. Because look, they real because they don't know where their next meal coming from. Shout out to Brooklyn though. Shout out to Brooklyn. Shout out to all of the boroughs. Y'all know I don't mean, I'm just telling you how it look. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't up there. I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't be up there. I don't wear puff jackets and Timbs. So I'm just saying that's how I look. But nevertheless, yeah. So whenever I looked at Jimmy from being from Brooklyn, didn't I tell y'all the Brooklyn niggas don't have nothing to lose? Jim Jones has been looking like he ain't had nothing to lose his whole life. Do you hear me? Jim Jones, listen to me and listen to me good. Jim Jones has been looking like he's had nothing to lose his whole life. Braids ain't never been done. Like Philly, no shade, but you know, Meek Mills gave me the nappy braids. Braids ain't never been done, girl. I'm just saying, can anybody at least put a do-rag on this nigga braids or something like that? Like, they ain't never done, like, you know what I mean? And you know, he give me really niggas gotta eat teas. You know what I mean? He giving me really niggas gotta eat teas. So Jim Jones give me those type of teas, and it makes sense that he would be from Brooklyn. My bad, my bad, Atomic Indigo. Y'all called a street. My bad. I'm sorry. Shout out to Philly. Even though I ain't gonna do it. Shout out to Philly. My bad. I'm sorry. Philly. Philly, please accept my apologies. Y'all called a street. I didn't mean for that to happen like that. So please, Philly, if you can, and you're on here, please accept my apologies. Y'all didn't have nothing to do with this. This wasn't even about y'all. Y'all been quiet. Y'all been eating y'all food, minding y'all business. So yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry. Shout out to Philly, man. Shout out to Philly. But no, we on the boroughs. We on the boroughs today. But Jimmy looked dirty. You know what I mean? He always looked dirty. So, and then you got Cam. Like I said, they always the lame niggas that know how to dress. So when I used to see Cam in the big old puff, pink, I used to be like, ugh. You know what I mean? Ugh. Like, they look like they got small peens over there. I don't know. Something about it. I just can't quite put my finger on it. But nevertheless, so when Cam, I feel like what Jim is saying about Cam is true, and I also feel like what Cam is saying about Jim is true. Because listen, Cam is gonna get on here and say that Jim was old dirty ass nigga. He wasn't from Harlem, he from Brooklyn, and he was lame and he was trying to be down. That give me Brooklyn vibes. But it also says to me that when Jimmy was like, Cam was getting punked by Mase, I say that makes sense too, because my idea of the Harlem niggas was, you know what I mean? They lame, but they look nice. You can get good style advice from a Harlem nigga. They'll dress you down to the ground. But that's it, So, to kind of go back to what was going on, 50 Cent was somehow involved in it. It was a whole lot of stuff going on. And I think this is the video. Yeah, this is the video I want to say when Cam, I think this kind of the back and forth. Y'all just look at the video. Shout out to everybody in the building. Get the likes up, y'all. Get the likes up because the girls are fighting. Do you hear me? Is it this one? No, that's the 50 Cent part. But look, check it out.
Give me the Cam right now. He just did the interview with 50.
For the younger audience, we had like a rap battle thing at one time. And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page. Right. So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show.
Them niggas be on my dick, right? Them niggas ain't got nothing else to think about but Capo. I did a lot for them niggas in their life, you heard? Both of them. Pause, though. Get off my dick. There's only space on here for baby girl, man. Come on, man. Tugging on my shit like that.
Yeah, you never clear shit up, and we never hear your side of the story. Kim's like, I thought we could pull it together. Next thing I know, I see Jim performing with
me. That nigga ain't think nothing. He could pull nothing together. He couldn't do nothing with me. He couldn't tell me nothing, nigga. Let's not get this shit twisted. Like, nigga, nobody could tell me nothing, nigga. I was my own boss. I did what I did as a fucking soldier, because I was a soldier, nigga. You heard? I had the soldiers, nigga. Nigga didn't tell me nothing. You heard? I did what I wanted to do. I seen the shit wasn't going right, so I started doing what Jim Jones needed to do for Jim Jones. Because the nigga that was supposed to be the Don wasn't taking care of the capo. Started feeling like the Gotti.
You see how dirty he was? And he had on clothes. You know what I mean? Like, you see that? He was dirty with clothes on. Can y'all hear me? Oh, yeah, y'all can hear me. You see how dirty he was? I told y'all, the Brooklyn dudes give me that. Dirty tees. You know what I mean? Anyways, so as you can see, that's him and the Cam going back and forth. Now, let me just say this. I didn't know they had beef. They just did the verses and got ate up by the locks. I didn't know they had beef. You know what I mean? Yeah, it do give Scruffy Jones tees. Like, how you got clothes on and you still dirty? I'm talking about you just popped the tag and you still look dirty. You know what I mean? It gives me new outfit, but didn't take a bath. You know, tight tees. Girl, Chrissy, you better than me. You a better woman than me overall. Do you hear me? Whew, Jesus. But anyways, so let's get into 50 Cent and his little piece on it. Girl, the girls are fighting, girl. Let's get into 50. Look at 50.
Jimmy was not a rapper then.
Right.
he was your man, like on the side, like on the side, just he was not a rapper at all.
Right.
So when balling took place, and I'm looking and I'm going, oh, he having a moment. That's the Lloyd Banks. It's Lloyd Banks thing. He wanted that. He was watching them be that, like Mase be that, and Cam be that, and looked at, and it was finally he had one.
Mm-hmm.
And I just looked, and I knew I just took the shot, Murder, to see, because I wasn't sure he was gonna go for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, we like Jimmy better than you anyway, Cam. Then you gotta watch and see how he responds. And then when you see, he like, oh shit, he really like that. Hey, give me this, give me Jimmy. Yeah, tell him we want you at the show, Jimmy.
So a lot of y'all don't know this, but according to Cam, like when 50 talking about, oh, he really got him one, talking about with the ball, and I told y'all Jimmy Jones, they did a whole tour off that one song, girl. I remember they came to New Orleans, girl. Everybody was at the tour, and they ain't know no other song but Ballin'. And oh boy, girl, they did a whole tour. That's how fire Ballin' was when it came out, right? So when 50 saying he looking at the situation and he was like, oh, Jim got him one, you know what I'm saying? And he threw Lloyd Banks straight. You know, he's saying that because according to Cam, Jim Jones wasn't a real rapper. They said that Cam said that he taught Jim Jones how to rap. You know, tight tees. So everybody, I guess, behind the scenes, I didn't know it, but it makes sense because Jim Jones don't really rap. He just talking. Can I be honest, y'all? Nobody in Dipset fire. I think if I had to choose one, if I had to choose, I would choose that bald mouth Bell. What's his name? Jewels. That bald mouth rough. He a bald mouth pit bull in a frisbee contest. That's the only one I pick. But you know, and even then, it would be like if I just had to pick. You know what I mean? But they really can't rap, to be completely honest. I think that Dipset was trash. I ain't gonna lie. I just never been like, let's put the Dipset on. I ain't gonna lie, the balling I did. I did do the balling. But other than that, you know, it was just kind of, you know, type tease. Ebony Pearl says, but Cam was a poet. All his rap sounded like poetry. What? Soda popping on pop. Soda pop popping on a soda pop pop. I told my niggas to hug the block, cause soda pop popping on a soda pop pop. I hit the block and told them get my girl. I told my girl she was my world. She turned around and told me hit the ground, so I hit her on the top and told her turn back around, cause soda popping on pop. Soda pop popping on a soda pop pop. I told my niggas to hug the block, cause soda pop popping on a soda pop pop. Girl, don't do that to poetry. Don't disrespect poetry like that, girl. Girl, don't do that now. Girl, I don't know what Cam was doing on the beat. So I'm confused as to how he could teach Jimmy how to rap. Because, girl, I used to be listening to girl, they was trash. I'm just sorry. It was just so bad. It was just so bad. Oh, my God. Dipset was so bad. Can we finally have the conversation today? Dipset was so bad. Oh, it was so bad. It was so bad. If it wasn't for the beats, oh, my God, they was horrible. They was horrible. Oh, my God, they was so bad. They were horrible. They were horrible. Oh my God. Now that I'm thinking back, how did we let them fool us? Dipset was so bad. I'm telling you, they was horrible. They was disgusting. And then with Jimmy, he used to be on the, hey, yo, I'm walking up the block. I told my niggas to hit the spot. Nigga, what? You catch the beat. Hey, yo, I'm walking around the corner. Told my nigga it's on. He say it's on her. What? He said it's on her, and I said, yo, wow. He said, wow. I said, yeah, bro, my child. What? Them niggas was horrible, bruh. Them niggas was horrible. I'm sorry. I have to say that part because see, we all said this in New Orleans, but you know, we ain't never said it on the platform. Them niggas was disgustingly horrible. All three of them. All three of them. I don't care. And again, I feel bad even picking Jewels because he was trash too. He just was cute. That's the only thing said Jewels. Jewels was the cutest one out of all three of them niggas. Jim Jones was dirty. Cam was weird. And Jewels was cute back then. Back then. Back then. Not now. Back then. But other than that, oh my God, they were horrible. Horribly. It was horrible. Girl, but anyways, moving on. Look. Because I had to say that part. I'm so glad to get it out. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good to get it out. I ain't never said that to a whole bunch of people before. But I'm so glad to get it out. They were disgustingly horrible. They were horrible. Girl, I don't have the words to explain how bad they were. I don't. And the fact that I can finally say that to a whole group of people from all over America, all the Acorn, it feels like somebody popped a pimple or something. It's just so relieving. You know what I mean? It's just so relieving. Thank you, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all have been a soundboard for me today. Thank you, Lord. Oh, it just feels so good to get it out. They were horrible. All three of them. They were horrible. Okay. Now, yeah, the release of it all. That's what it is. You know, it's just, oh, they were horrible. Oh my God. I implore everybody to go find one Dipset song when we get off here. Look. Go find one Dipset song and go play it. Play it back. And then we're going to discuss it tomorrow. I don't care which one. Just pick one. Pick the most popular one. Go play it back and we're going to come back here. Okay? We're going to come back here and we're going to discuss it. Because I know I ain't the only one feeling the way that I feel. You know? But anyways, moving on. So, hold on. Let me see what other video I want to give y'all next. Oh. So, look, Cam did a response, right? This before the final response. Look at Cam. Look at Cam on here. Now, he back with his friend. With Mase. They both failed rappers, so they came to the podcast. It's not really for me. So I didn't really like I don't listen to them. But ultimately he came back and this is what he had to say before he had said the final thing. Look at Cam.
They legends, they doing podcasts. They said, we make more money than you, we sit here and make more money than you. I know you don't want to play the Cash App, open your bank account game on the phone when we see each other. I know you don't want to open your phones up and see how much got in the account. You made $2 million.
I know you don't want no ATM battle.
Don't want to. We make more money than you. You talking about, oh, they podcast. Nigga, because we getting chicken. We make more money than you. You better come when you want a job. We might got a job for you. Yo, Nick, did we throw you a 25,000 bonus for nothing the other day? Throw it on Nick.
Just for nothing.
Throw it on Nick in the control room. In the control room. Put the camera on him. Throw the camera on him real quick. Nick, what we threw you? Because we love you. Yeah. For nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
Because we have nothing else to do. We was bored that day. I say you ain't deserving it. We was bored. We threw him something because we say, yo, Nick been working his ass. So we threw him that. You ever threw somebody in your camp 25,000 because you ain't have nothing else to do that day? The out of here. I'll try to take it easy on you.
See how lame they look? Y'all saw what we got off the video with Jimmy. He looked dirty. Y'all see how lame they look? They look so lame. They just look so lame. You know, it's just like, even though they popping their shit, they just still look lame, both of them. Both of them just look so lame. It's weird. I don't know. But anyway, what he's saying is true. They definitely making more than Jimmy over there on that podcast. That's without a doubt. They definitely making more money than Jimmy on that podcast. I don't know what Jimmy doing for a living. I don't know what Jimmy got going on. All I know is Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. You know what I mean? But they are making more money. But ultimately, they only making the money that they're making because they were failed rappers. People want to hear what they have to say because they remember them when they were at their peaks. You know what I mean? And him saying you don't want to go Cash App for Cash App. I don't know what the hell you were talking about. Cash App. Ew. Like, you know, but I guess he's trying to say put the money up to see who got the most money. Hopefully Jimmy did some investments. I don't know. But they just look so lame to me. They just, and then don't give me nothing and then put me on there to try to use me as an example in front of no nigga. No, don't throw me no money and then say, get Vu on here. Didn't I just give you some money? Cause I'ma feel played, bitch. Don't use me. Don't go live as you give charity to me, nigga. No. You know what I mean? No, ma'am. I don't want to hear it. Don't use me as an example because now I feel like it wasn't from the heart. Now I feel like you just was trying to play with me. And you just was using me so you could use it later to be like, see, I gave to charity. Bitch, don't put me down. No, don't do me that. I don't want everybody to know I needed my light bill paid. You know what I mean? That's between me and you if I came to you and say, loan me $150 because they about to cut off my lights. Don't wait till you get into it with another nigga to be like, I helped Brooke get her lights cut back on. Don't do that. Don't do that to me because that wasn't for everybody to know. I came to you in confidence. Don't do that to me. Okay? Now everybody know my lights be about to get cut off. Now, next time I get into it with a nigga or a bitch, they gonna be like, that's why you can't keep your lights on, bitch, and give me candles and shit. No, don't do that. Don't throw me out there like that. You know, that's just me. So that was lame to me. But again, they just some lame niggas. You know what I mean? So now, here is what Cam had to say. Because remember, 50 being messy on his page. He being messy toward Jimmy. Jimmy is still doing other podcasts, you know, being messy or whatever the case may be. And this is what Cam had to say at the end, girl. Look at Cam. Look at girl. Now, mind you, he gonna get on here and say that he taught Jimmy how to rap. Jimmy was a lame nigga from Brooklyn. He not even from Harlem. He said his grandma not even living in Harlem. And I say he not from Harlem then. Because if your grandma not from there, that ain't where you from. You get it? Okay, he gonna say all type of teas. And he gonna really go hard on Jimmy. And Jimmy look like he don't shave. So a nigga who don't shave will really crash out. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy don't shave. Jimmy don't bathe. Jimmy don't do nothing. So I ain't gonna lie. Oh, and by the way, did y'all know this? Hold on. Before we get to this, did y'all know that Jimmy and Mendices got into it? And according to Cam, girl, the tea was spilling. They say, I didn't say it, so Jimmy, don't come over here. But they say, and don't send Chrissy over here neither, because I'm not about to fight that Wolverine. Not about to fight her, okay? So you tell Chrissy come over here playing, and I'm a papa. It's a stand your ground state. Don't play with no meat. But look, they said that Mendices Collateral, girl, they said Collateral had punked Jimmy. I ain't know that. I didn't know. So Collateral really is the nigga I thinking all these other niggas is. I had no clue. Girl, they say Collateral had Jimmy scared, girl. They say Collateral had punked Jimmy and they say Jimmy tried to be friends with him. And they say Blickies got involved in everything, allegedly. I didn't say it. This is what they said, okay? Girl, so Collateral the whole time. Collateral is the nigga I thought all these other niggas was. That's big for me. That was mind-boggling for me. I didn't know Collateral was really that nigga. I remember he choked up the workout nigga. Remember that? He choked up that big old nigga and had him over there crying, saying uncle. I remember that. I seen that on Love and Hip Hop. But I was just thinking, you know, he's soft. He hard on the outside, but soft on the inside, like a shaman. You know what I'm saying? But girl, they said Collateral is really that nigga. Oh my God. Girl, let's get into it because the tea was spilling, girl. Hold on.
You are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, man. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about riding down. That's where this all. I would have left you alone. I would have left the. But listen, do you remember how we met? Pause. Not met. How you got cool with us? This is how this started. I want y'all to go Google Cameron 1995 freestyle. And go Google Mase, Cameron Cardan, DJ Clue. You was not there, man. You wasn't there. This is what happened, how Jomo got cool with us. Them freestyles that we just showed, go Google them, have fun with them when you get time. We were popping. It wasn't no internet. Mase, myself, Big L, even though Mase and Big L on the same page, Bloodshed, my man Herb McGruff, we were super duper popping in the street prior to the internet. Everybody knew we was about to get a record deal. Everybody knew this. It wasn't no secret. Basically, you heard our freestyles. And you came up to me one day when I was chilling in front of the house. You said, yo, man, I heard the freestyles. Y'all killing shit. Yo, you know my grandmother died. If y'all want to come by and just hang out, y'all could. Y'all more than welcome. We like, all right, Jomo, thanks. It didn't really make sense at the time because we like, yo, man, where's Jomo inviting us to his house for? Even though he cool. But it didn't make sense to be going to Jomo's house.
Wait, girl, wait. Because I got to get the other part. Because there was a part on here where he talked about how he's scared of 50 and he got back cool with 50 because he's scared of him. Hold on, I gotta go get that part. I need y'all to babysit while I go get that part. And he's talking about how Collateral had beat him up and he got scared. Hold on. Watch Meek right quick. I'm coming right back. Hold on. All right, I got it. Girl, I had to go get it. Thank y'all. Shout out to the community. We do come together when it's time to come together. Hold on, I got the clips. So look, girl, it was a lot going on. Y'all had to be there. Listen, so Cam is gonna get on here. I'm gonna play the beginning of him start. He calling him Jomo. I didn't know he called Jimmy Jomo. You know what I mean? I didn't know that. I had no clue. I didn't know the girls were really fighting this hard behind the scenes. I'm not from New York, so I don't know. I didn't know they was beefing. I didn't know. But it turns out they beefing real hard. So now, Jimmy not Jimmy. What's the boy name? Cam is getting on here spilling all the tea, girl. Cam is gonna get on here and talk about how it first started. He called him Jomo, and he's gonna let me see if this the one right here.
And a lot of niggas been talking since I was on vacation. We're gonna start with Jomo. We'll start with Jomo. And you are a guardian angel and designer, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about, my nigga? You are from the Bronx, bro. You are not from Harlem. Why do you keep thinking that you are from Harlem, bro? You are not from Harlem. I did not grow up with you, my nigga. I did not grow up with you. Contrary to what you believe, I did not grow up with you. You are from the Bronx. Did your grandmother live? Did your grandmother live in Harlem? Yes. Did you come see her? Yes. Did I see you time to time? Yes. I did not grow up with you. You talk about dick riding down. That's where this old shit, I would have left you alone. I would have left the old shit alone. But listen, dick riding, do you remember how we met, nigga? Pause. Not met, how you got cool with us? This is how this started. I want y'all to go Google Cameron 1995 freestyle.
All right, hold on. So let me clarify some stuff. Jim Jones is from the Bronx, not Brooklyn. But ain't the Bronx in Brooklyn? Put it in the chat. Oh, and the grandmother lived in Harlem. So that's where he was going to meet them. And he said he didn't grow up with no Cam. He said he just used to be out there probably looking dirty. You know what I'm saying? By his grandma or whatever the case may be. So now I want to move into this next clip because this the part where it got real messy. Look.
They taught you how to rap, nigga. How you ran the whole organization. How you made Diplomat. Nigga, you ain't make none of this stuff. You was a fan. I put you down. Because you had a free crib and you was a nice guy. That's how you got down originally. Period. Now, to the next point. This all started because I asked 50 Cent a question. Cool. I thought it was cool to ask 50. The shit happened 20 years ago, however many years ago. I thought it was all good. I had no problem thinking, okay, he tricked niggas out their spot, came to the spot. I know 50 said it. And they went under, he was funny. I thought it was funny when he said the shit. But I didn't think it'd be a big deal because you make up with every nigga that put hands on you. But I see the pattern now. If a nigga agree to disagree with you and don't want to take it that route because they got some genuine love for you, you keep going on and on and on. Every nigga that put hands on you or you get to altercation, you cool with them. I see you with C Gutter. Junior Mafia, cool. I see you taking pictures with True Life. It's cool. Man, DC, y'all having sit-downs to work out. Gunshots was let off with that. Y'all having sit-downs to work it out. You tried to chase French Montana out the game. That ain't work out. Y'all got cool. So cool that you go to his video shoot. Pardon me, not his video shoot, his movie. You're sitting in the crowd watching the premiere, and they dissing you in the movie. You in the movie getting dissing. You got to eat it. You're just sitting in the crowd. Nah, nigga, they dissing you in the movie that you went to go see, bro. You ever wonder how you met Mano? Ask him how you met Mano. Mano gonna downplay because they cool now. He tried to press Mano one day because Mano first came out. He had a little record where he was saying, dissing the rappers. I don't know, he's dissing. He said nigga's name. So Jim Plus see Mano one day and was like, yo, what's up with all that saying my name? Mano said, who the fuck you talking to? Oh, you think I'm one of them niggas? You out your motherfucking mind? Now they the lobby boys. Every nigga that do something to put pressure on you, you sit there and work it out. But when niggas got a little genuine...
So as you can see, Mase has, not Mase, because Mase was eating the popcorn listening. He let Cam crash out, dummy. But Cam had got on here and said that Jimmy was lame and he want to be friends with everybody who he tried to punk, but he ended up getting punked by. He said that Mendici, they had Blickies came out and you tried to sit down with him. Oh, and he also said that that he tried to punk French Montana, but that didn't work. And then he went to the video shoot where French Montana was dissing him at the video, girl. And he said that he tried to punk Mano. Now I always thought Mano was a little hoe. I never really too particularly cared for Mano, but it turns out Mano tried to get him. He tried to get Mano, and Mano cursed him out too. Girl, listen, I didn't know all of this was going on. Now, some people say, well, why not? What's wrong with trying to work it out? I ain't gonna lie. I understand that. Why not try to work it out? However, if you standing on street business, street rules apply. And it says that once the certain things happen in the beef, ain't no coming back to be friends. Okay? So if you up a blicky on me, street rules dictate we can never be friends. As a matter of fact, I would be generous to allow you to still breathe. That's what the street dictates. Now, they just had a little 1-2 yin-yang, I guess. But it seems like Jimmy been trying to be the punk. I mean, not the punk. He been trying to bully everybody on the streets. And when he find out he can't bully him, he want to be cool with him. That's what Cam is saying. That's what Cam is saying. The only thing I got from this is the realest nigga out of all them niggas is Collateral. The only thing I got from this is Mendici's. Collateral is the realest nigga out of all them niggas. That's what I got. Girl, I can't believe it. My mind is blown. No wonder Yandy, girl, no wonder she be looking like that. Y'all be seeing Yandy when she be looking like she about to cry when Medici say he about to leave. See, I thought it was because she scared he gonna put him on Collateral. No, that's her protection. You see what I'm saying? Girl, that is a shame. But you know, Cam, you over here being a chatty patty telling us all the tea. Now listen, I'm open ears and I'm here for it. But Cam, it does seem lame of you to really be on here doing all of this. To me, it does seem lame of Cam because Cam, y'all was good friends at one point. It's one thing, you know what I'm saying, to get on here and defend yourself, but going in like that, Cam, you don't really get no points. And Jimmy, you look lame as hell too. You look lame as hell too, because I remember he had got into it when Chrissy had said somebody did something on Love and Hip Hop, and him and his homies went and pressed that dude on the corner and was like, go apologize or something like that. Is it me? Y'all remember that? Either way, long story short, I thought Jimmy was one of them, but Jimmy not one of them, allegedly, according to what they said. I didn't say it. Collateral, the realest one? Damn, that's big. What a Monday for me. Collateral came out on top. I never would have thought it. That's big for me. Collateral is the one come out on top. Shout out to Collateral, bro. If I see Collateral up in the city, man, I'm going to have to shake his hand and say, you know what, Collateral? I didn't misjudge you because I was going to say that. But I found out you one of the realest niggas in it. Yeah, I'm the realest nigga in it. You already know one trapper of the year 4 times in a row. What they get? Yeah, shout out to Collateral, bruh. Shout out to Collateral. I gotta give Collateral his things when I review Love and Hip Hop now coming up. I got to give Collateral his things. But nevertheless, yeah, Cam, that look lame. And Mase let you crash out as he should. It looks like Mase still little boy and Cam, if you ask me. It looked like Mase is the one letting Cam say all the stuff that Mase really want to say. And I feel like he's still sunning you even though y'all cool. But now I understand why Jimmy didn't like Mase, because I wouldn't like Mase neither if watching him play with my friend like that neither. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, girl, that was that. We gonna keep our ears to the street. If Jimmy responds, girl, if Jimmy responds, we gotta keep our ears to the street because it's a lot been going on behind the scenes. I didn't know all of this was happening, so my mind is blown. So please forgive me, you guys. Please forgive me. I'm pretty sure Jimmy is somewhere mad, feeling some type of way. But yeah, boy, this was a time. This was a time. I didn't know all of this was going on. Jimmy dirty ass.
And a lot of niggas been.
My bad, y'all. My bad. Now let's move on to our final story, y'all. Let's get on with these fires. So I don't know if y'all know this about these LA fires. Hold on. First and foremost, the LA fires are still going on from at least from yesterday, as of this morning. As of 6:00 this morning. They say the fires are still going on and it's windy. Yeah, I heard about that. They say the wind keep fanning the flames. Now y'all wonder where the wind coming from? Child. Now they say the wind's still happening. They got the prisoners out there fighting the fire. I'm not necessarily too mad at that. They say these are non-violent offenders, so you ain't got to worry about them popping you upside the head. They might steal your pocketbook when you put it down to go inside to get your stuff out your house, but they ain't gonna pop you in the back of the head. Okay? So don't y'all, if you're in LA and you see the firefighters and they prisoners, don't feel no type of way because they say they non-violent. They just thieves and little small petty criminals. Now, hide your things. I'll say that. But don't worry about you're gonna be safe. Okay? You're gonna be safe. They don't pop people, allegedly, according to what they said. But they said that the death toll has risen to like 24, 25 people or something like that. A whole lot of stuff. I want to get into some of these updates as of yesterday. No, this morning. They say the fans is still flaming. The fire, girl, it's a lot going on. Y'all, let's get into it.
Here's what we know about the California wildfires as of Monday, January 13th, 6 a.m. Eastern Time. According to Los Angeles County officials, at least 24 people have died, including some who died trying to prevent the fires from engulfing their homes. The medical examiner's office said it could take weeks to confirm the identities of those killed. Here is an update on the currently active fires, according to the California Department of Forestry and Fire Protection. Palisades Fire, 23,713 acres burned and 13% containment. Eaton Fire, 14,117 acres burned and 27% containment. Hearst Fire, 799 acres burned and 89% containment. As of Sunday evening, the Lydia, Archer, Woodley, Sunset, and Kenneth fires were 100% contained and no longer considered active, according to CAL FIRE. Those fires collectively burned 1,539 acres. The official cause of the fires has not yet been determined. A red flag warning is in effect through Wednesday for much of Los Angeles and Ventura counties. This is an ongoing situation, and Brute will be covering the story as it develops. Follow along for more updates.
All right, now y'all heard that. So the lady had said that that was the update as of today. As of today. That is the update. Now, I don't know how I don't know what it is as of later on today, but I do know today that the fires are still going. And listen, A lot of people are saying that it's a distraction. I believe that. I definitely believe it's a distraction. A lot of people are saying that people are starting them. I believe that, but I also believe that is also a distraction as well. So I believe people are starting the fires, but I believe the finding of the people starting the fires are a distraction as well. That's just me. I could be wrong, but I'm a conspiracy theorist. So that's happening. And it's ridiculous all the stuff that's happening, and and how it's happening, where it's happening, celebrities' houses and all that stuff. And like all of it is just really ridiculous. I want to get into this other news thing right quick. Hold on one second to give more updates. Check it out.
This is the command post, by the way, for the Eaton fire. There are 300 engines and over 3,000 personnel working out of here. They're getting some much needed rest right now because they know the worst is yet to come. Red flag warnings are up through Wednesday. A lot of these are PDS warnings, which is the same situation we had this time last week. So that's not good. Very low levels of humidity, very high winds. And not just critical fire danger for much of Southern California, but extreme fire risk for northern parts of LA County and much of Ventura County, both today and again tomorrow. And again, this is a situation that we had much like last week. The wind direction will be somewhat different, but the winds will be nearly as fierce, gusting to 70 miles per hour. Relative humidities dangerously low. Once again, we've had zero rain and zero improvement in the humidity, 10 to 15% RH levels in the afternoon. Firefighters hate that, and they also hate the winds, which will be picking up later on today and tonight, gusting in some spots to 50, 60, maybe 70 miles an hour right in through Tuesday night. So a horrific situation, potentially new fire starts. Here, they're working off a 16-hour shift. So this camp is going to be waking up here in the next several hours, getting back to work, knowing full well that the worst of the winds are coming tonight.
Nearly 1,000 prisoners have now joined the front lines to battle the LA wildfires. But were they forced to do this? No. All prisoners have to volunteer to be a part of the Conservation Fire Camp program, and only those who are physically able and have a sentence of 8 years or less are considered. Certain convictions, such as sex offences, disqualify you from participation. The imprisoned firefighters stay at minimum security facilities where they serve their time and receive training. And in the field, they can be spotted in prison orange jumpsuits. While citizen firefighters can earn more than $100,000 a year, the prisoners only make between $5.80 and $10.24 a day. But some of the perks include better food than regular prisons, earning time credits to reduce sentences, and the opportunity to get a job at CAL FIRE after release.
All right, so y'all heard the updates on what's going on with the fires, and I wanted to go into who was actually fighting the fires, because the man was talking about how they were at the camps, and at these camps that these people were waking up and working 16-hour shifts. Now, these are the things. I ain't gonna lie, the firefighter program for the prisoners is actually a good thing in my opinion. And listen, it's a bad thing because I understand what and why they're doing. What the government is doing over in Cali is saying, instead of paying actual citizens to do it, let's take these prisoners and make them do it. Now, I told y'all about convict leasing. We spoke about that before. Convict leasing is when the government took black people and imprisoned them and turned them into free slaves after slavery was abolished, right? They just turned it into convict leasing. Now, that's the same thing happening here. But in California, it's more than just black people. It's a lot of other people. But still, same story, just different platform, if it makes sense. But nevertheless, I'm saying all that to say, they paying these people between $1 and $3 a day, which is a lot of money when you're in jail, I guess. I don't know. I've never been to jail. But they non-violent prisoners. And I like the fact that they're able to get actual jobs after they get out, if they so choose to be in this situation. Now, it's smart for the government of California, but it's messed up because actual citizens who need those jobs can't get those jobs. They got dagger fire police chiefs all over America. And let me say this too about the dagger police chiefs and the dagger fire police chiefs. They all clear women. And I told y'all, DEI has a better effect or a better outcome for clear women than any other demographic of people. Okay? So while they putting daggers all over in charge of everything, I ain't gonna lie. This about to sound bad, but I got to say what I got to say. If I'm in a fire and I need rescuing, I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to see no dagger. I mean, first of all, I'll be thankful for anybody who come to save me. But if it's a dagger and it ain't one of them strong ones who look like China from WWE, I'm scared. I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie. I got to say this. I'm not a feminist. Certain jobs you just expect men to be at. I'm saying certain jobs, like for real. Like if me and my nigga getting into it and he go to bopping me upside my head and knocking my head between the washing machine and dryer, if I call the police and a dagger show up, I know my nigga could take her because he just beat me up. You get it? No, I got to say that part because I know people don't like to say stuff. Oh, but they do. That's not right. No, I got to say what I got to say. If me and my nigga getting into it and that nigga done bop my head between the washing machine and dryer, right? Just hit me out. Hit me out. Now this nigga done bop my head between the washing machine and dryer. I need help and reinforcements and a dagger show up. Girl, he about to beat both of us up. What are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, no shade, girl, we about to both get beat up and you got a gun. Girl, come on now. No, that's not okay. But you know, I'm wrong if I say that. You know, I'm just saying, sometimes you want a man to pop up and be like, I got you, fat. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, that's what the DEI do, though. All the DEI do is put them people in place because they daggers and they clear. That's it. That's it. Man, y'all got, I don't care how y'all feel. Shout out to the daggers. This ain't no shade. But again, unless they look like China from WWE, I'm talking about damn near nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. I'm scared. So with that being said, no shade to the daggers. I'm just saying, like, certain situations I'm looking for a man to pop up. Now, don't get me wrong. Anybody come and save me for a fire, I'm grateful. And shout out to the daggers who do the job. But what I'm saying is, I feel a little more confident if it was a big old man. You know, I don't care if he a Negro or if he a clear or if he a Asian. I don't give a, well, the Asians ain't that big. But you know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But anyways, where was I going with this? The convict leasing and the prisoners. They paying them people $1 to $3 an hour. And look at this fire, girl. Hold on. Get the fire up here. Get the fire. Look at the fire, girl. They say they had fire tornadoes. Look.
Right there. See that? Little fire tornado. Hundreds of feet in the air. Wow.
Bitch, they got whole fire tornadoes. And you think I want a dagger? Wait, y'all gotta see it again. So y'all, hey, think about the fire tornado coming and think about the dagger saying, is anybody in there who needs help? Wait, look at the fire tornado one more time and we're gonna come right back.
Right there, see that? Little fire tornado. Hundreds of feet in the air. Wow.
Oh, girl, please. Girl, if I see the tornado and the dagger at the... Bitch, I might as well say my prayers. Do you hear me? Girl, listen. And again, this is no shade to the daggers who do their job and do a good job. Because I know women can do a lot. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I don't like the DEI situation. Because I feel like it's messing up the whole... Where's the men's? I need one of the men's. You see what I'm saying? I need one of the men's. But this is all happening or has happened in Cali, and all we got is a fire force full of daggers and no water or no water pressure or something like that. Girl, Now, Nick Cannon had went out there and showed love to the prison firefighters. I thought that was dope. I think that they need to be highlighted. Yes, they're prisoners, but if they non-violent prisoners, they sold a little crack. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they should, we could put them up in a good light. I'm not saying that it's right to sell crack. But if all you did was sell a little nickel bag, then you ain't too bad. I feel like we could work with you. We could rehab you. We could rehab the nigga who sold a nickel bag. We could do that. I can roll with that. It's the violent ones, But look, let's take a look into the prisoners in the prison camps, girl. Look.
It's Angel Lamana, reporting from Growlersburg, 33. Just want to give a quick message to the community. Thank you for out here showing support to our firefighters. And
Pause, Migo. Pause, Migo. Is his number 33? Is that the number? Because see, who into the numerology stuff? Now, I ain't into it like that. But I just found that odd that the 33. Okay, so y'all, okay. Because I know I'm not tripping. Let's get him back up here. Get Miho back on here. Hold on.
It's Angel Lamana, reporting from Growlersburg, 33. Just want to give a quick message to the community. Thank you for out here showing support to our firefighters. And we're out here trying to make a difference, trying to help these people during these hard times. God bless LA, and we're going to try to save you guys.
Girl, what? See, I be paying attention to stuff. Yes, 33 degrees. 33rd degrees type teas. Yes. Don't you find that to be a coincidence? 33 degrees or 33rd degrees, that's Freemasonry stuff for the people who don't know. That's the Freemasonry teas, the Prince Hall and the Grand Lodge Freemasons and all of them. That's all of that, girl. 33 degrees or the 33rd degree is the highest you can go in, from what I understand. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the highest you can go in Freemasonry. 33 degrees. Am I right? I think that's what I heard. They say it's 33rd degrees. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, and all this 33 this, 33 that. Girl. It could be a coincidence. Maybe I'm wrong. It could just be a coincidence. Yeah, there's a lot of 33s that be happening. Yeah. I don't know. All I know is all of that's going on down in Cali, y'all. And, the fact that we still on fires, 3-4 days later, that tells me everything I need to know. Yes, it's a distraction, but yes, it's a real fire. And yes, a lot of things are happening on purpose. More than two things could be true at the same time in this situation. And it's different. That's all I'm gonna say is it's different. That's crazy work to me though. Shout out to the people in LA. And also to my people out in LA. Y'all be careful breathing in them fumes. Something in that ain't right for me. Y'all be careful breathing in them fumes down there, okay? Please be careful. Please. Please be careful. Cosmic Sun Soul, thank you for the super chat. Pisces and Libras are dramatic as F. I know. Hell yeah, we are, girl. Your Highness, thank you for the super chat. You and my dad have the same birthday, March 13th. I know he litty. KB, thank you for the super chat. He's not from Brooklyn. Yeah, he from the Bronx. The Bookie, no, that what they say he is from, huh? The Bookie down Bronx. I think they say he from the Bronx. Talking about Dirty Jimmy. Dirty Jim. Dirty Jim. Dirty Jim. I don't know why that just popped in my head. Yeah, Dirty Jim. He from the Bronx or something like that. SMP, thank you for the super chat. I remember when Jim would be on the red carpet with really wet armpits. Oh God. Really wet armpit stains in the early 2000s. Oh my God. He really is dirty then. Not wet armpit stains. Oh, and them the type of shirts when you smell them, even after you wash them, they still smell musty. Oh my God. That's ridiculous. That's disgusting. SMP, why you gave me that visual, girl? That's a shame, Jimmy. And Chrissy, you was with him? Oh, girl, Chrissy, I'm looking at you sideways now. Woo. Cosmic Sun Soul, thank you for the super chat. Cameron is a play school poet, lamb chop nigga. He do give lamb chop teas. He really do. He really do. He really, really do. Oh, how do you say your name? Oh, yeah, I want to pronounce it right. Camilla or Camilla or Camilla? Camilla. I feel like your name is Camilla. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. Camilla Lacey says, I'm on the west side of Chicago looking for a bus down. Put me two arms up and touchdown. Wait. I'm on the west side of Chicago looking for a bus down. Put me 2 arms up, touchdown. That's what Cam was rapping. Sound about right. Sounds about right. Do you hear me? That's how you rap. I don't AI before AI, girl. A lot going on. Simply Key, thank you for the super chat. Can you soda pop rap again? It was fire. Girl, I don't know. Wait, I'll do the soda pop rap before we get off of here. Son, thank you for the super chat. I'm 20 minutes from them. A lot of coverage is capped. I know it too, because listen, they did the same thing for Hurricane Katrina. I know a lot of that coverage is capped. That's why they're trying to minimize TikTok and Twitter, because people putting out the real stories. That's what this is all about. I promise you, I know. Tia, thank you for the super chat. These old rap dudes, Chatty Cathy, ruined my childhood. Girl, me too, child. B. Nikki, thank you for the super chat. I feel like they wanted us to focus on the rich people so we wouldn't notice. They are burning down black people's homes to get their land. They are saying there's a lot of history there. You talking about it's a lot of history over there at the what do you call it? In the rich areas, or are they burning down poor black people neighborhoods? I'm not sure. I would hope not. Because that would be horrible. But I'm telling y'all, listen, this is why they're trying to get rid of TikTok and Twitter, because it's combating the mass media. Now you can come on here and get other coverage from people who are actually there. And they are bashing, they're calling it a tornado or a hurricane of misinformation and disinformation, because they don't want you to know the truth. They want you to know what they want you to know. Is that a black area, Altadena? I'm going to have to check that out. One of the first areas in California that didn't allow redlining. Wow. Now y'all gonna have me going do the research. Shout out, bro. Paris Hilton lost her home. She'll be all right. She will be just fine. Now, y'all got to get off of here, y'all. We had 2 hours. I got to get off of here. Shout out to everybody in the building, y'all. Get the likes up on the video if you can. Please get the likes up on the video. This was a good little Joce. I hope y'all Joce y'all through the morning. I Joce me through the morning too, child. I may see y'all this evening, but I know I have baddies coming up. It just depends on what time I get home and all that wooty wham wham. So we'll see each other, here soon. But shout out to everybody in the building. They say they wanted the soda pop rap. They say they want the soda pop rap. I'm a soda pop y'all up out of here, okay? So let's do a soda pop rap from my boy Cam, and then I'm going to Joce y'all up out of here. This is the rap we're going to go. I don't know what we're going to rap about on the soda pop. Screw it. Let's just freestyle. Soda popping on pop. Soda pop popping on the soda pop pop. I told my niggas to hug the block, but soda pop popping on the soda pop pop. I said LA on fire and it's hot. They say it's hot. I said it's probably not. Then I told my niggas hit the block with soda pop popping on the soda pop pop. Cause soda popping on pop. Soda pop popping on the soda pop pop. I told my niggas to hug the block. Cause soda pop popping on the soda pop pop.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go! It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up!
Come on, Blaze up!
It's a beat for me!
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy.